Build Propulsion Lab at Devoxx France 2024, coming to you live from Paris. Sunny Paris, nice weather.
Sunny Paris.
Sunny-ish.
Sunnish, yeah.
Sunnish.
Not too bad.
Yeah, we had some rain, but it's generally right now it's sunnish, so this is nice. And my next guest is Horacio Gonzalez. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you very much.
And your talk about something that is very, very relevant for our Build Propulsion Lab, which is about developer productivity.
Yeah.
And it's platform engineering. Platform engineering is about developer productivity, isn't it?
Of course.
All right.
I'm making developers' life easier.
Okay, tell me all about it. Like, what is it? Why do we need it? And then I will have some interesting questions for you.
Okay. So the idea is right now everybody is talking about containers, Kubernetes, and some really nice technologies to deploy your application. And it is really nice, but there is a side effect. It asks developers to learn a lot of new different technologies that aren't about development. I have a background as Java developer and the last year as front-end developer, and I had to learn a lot about Kubernetes. And for me, yeah, it's very interesting because I love that, but I don't believe that a Java developer needs to learn how to put their Java application on Kubernetes, how to write those YAML manifesto. And then there are a lot of different databases and different cloud services. And developers need to know lots of different things. And for me, that hampers the productivity. That makes developer less productive.
Oh, you're 100% correct. And the other side effect of that is that since they don't want to learn it, it creates DevOps engineers.
Yeah.
And DevOps engineers are actually ops people who set up Kubernetes because the developers don't want to learn it. And we have the same silos that we try to escape with DevOps right back to us. And that's because there is a lot of stuff, and this stuff is complicated.
Yeah.
And people naturally try to shield themselves from this complexity by specializing and then just doing their thing, creating silos. So you're 100% correct. It's really, really bad for developer productivity. So how do we solve it?
One idea is platform engineering. The idea is you have ops, traditional ops or DevOps, you have developers, and in the middle, you have engineers who build a platform, who make the right abstractions, allowing to shield developers from all those stuff. Their role is to create this abstraction according to the needs of the different companies in order, okay, we are developing in Kubernetes, but don't worry, you only do your Java application, you do Git push, and we are going to automate the other part. The manifest, we automate it for you. And how I access this database? We are giving you some environment variables. And how I can get a new instance? We are creating a portal for you. You don't need to have the credentials for the one provider or another. You have an internal portal with your corporate single sign-on. And I need a new instance linked to this Git repository. And when I push in the repository, I am going to deploy a Java application on that instance. And I want some scalability. I want this, that. And that's all you need to know about what is running under. And one side effect interesting is if tomorrow you change the underlying technology, you have the abstraction for your developers. It's almost transparent.
Yeah, so it's basically those are people, platform engineers, who enable DevOps for developers, right? And this is kind of brings back the core idea of DevOps that, hey, engineers should actually do it. But they cannot do it if it's too complicated, not because they're stupid, but just because there is so much going on, right? So So we will have people who can help setting up those abstractions, and they then can successfully use and fulfill the DevOps vision of having ownership of the code all the way to production, right? So basically, the platform engineers actually implement DevOps and prevent those creating those silos that we spoke about. And this is from my observation. This is why a lot of those DevOps engineers who actually understand that they shouldn't be DevOps engineers actually become platform engineers and do platform engineering, and it kind of brings DevOps vision on track of who is doing what.
That was the original idea of DevOps. DevOps wasn't going to mean that developers need to know everything, because development is already difficult enough. And the current ecosystem in Java, in JavaScript, in whatever language is way more complex than 10 years ago. So for me, when you are doing DevOps right, you are making developers' life easier. Developers are going to develop, and they are going to have the right abstractions, making for them easy to deploy their applications, connect to their database, to the object storage, whatever. They don't want to be experts in the underlying technologies.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and I think we're here in a violent agreement about platform engineering, and you all should be too. Check it out. There is a lot of content about platform engineering out there. There is a talk of Horacio that was recorded. Will be
on Friday afternoon.
Right, so on Friday afternoon.
3 hours. 3 hours about platform engineering.
Oh, it's like
it's a university, a deep dive.
Oh, this is perfect. This is exactly the kind of a good amount of content that will help you get started. You'll probably talk about stuff like internal platforms, right?
Yeah.
So backstage.
We are going to talk also about how some providers already offer more like things using platform as a service solutions. We are going to talk a lot, and we are going to show code and to show how you can really make a developer's life easier.
Oh, this is great. So I'm looking forward. You should too. And Horacio, thank you very much.
Thank you for inviting me.
And we will see you tomorrow in Build Propulsion Lab at Devoxx France 2024. And in the meanwhile, have a great evening and see you all tomorrow.